Congrats, Jannik. Tough conditions today, and now around 16 against someone who's trained a lot with you in the off-season. How do you see your next matchup?
Yes, very happy for today. Obviously, next match, let's see what's coming. Practiced only once, so it's not a lot. But very happy, to have at least one Italian for sure in the quarters. Again, in a Grand Slam, it's great, and so let's see what's coming.
Yeah.
Really hot out there to begin the match. What were you feeling and dealing with physically out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was hot today. Started to cramp a little bit in the third set, which then after by time it went slowly away. I know my body slightly better now with a bit of experience also, trying to handle certain situations a bit better. And yeah, it's got lucky today at the point where when they closed the roof, it takes a little bit time, so try to loosen up a little bit. It helped, and changed a bit also the way of how to play certain points, and that helped me today for sure.
David.
Jannik, congratulations. I'm just curious what particularly about Elliot's game gave you trouble today, and how did you adjust specifically?
Yeah, I felt like he was moving very well, and especially with the backhand not missing barely any shots. Felt like he had a great, balance of how much he should go for, and started to move around the ball really well. After I changed a bit, the rhythm and also the pace a little bit, which helped me to get into points in different ways. But yeah, great player. Have to give him a lot of credit. Coming from coming here first time playing in Australia and playing this level, it's great. Seems like a good guy, and I wish him obviously only the best.
David.
Jannik, this has been something that has happened to you a few times in matches over the last couple of years, where you have started to cramp in these hot conditions. What have you done to learn about it and to try to prepare for it? Can you prepare for it in an off season? Do you go for some warm weather training or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's now twice in a row that we go to Dubai for a reason, also for the weather conditions. This year was not as warm as it was last year. I feel like, sometimes there are no real explanations. There is sometimes, for example, this night I didn't slept, the way I wanted to, and the quality of sleep was not perfect. Maybe it was this, maybe not. Regardless on that, I try to be in the best possible shape every day. Recovery, everything going in the right direction, and this, it can happen. I know my body a little bit better now, and I hope that it goes slowly away, which, that was the case. Today with the rule helped me, had also the 10 minutes after the third set, and yeah, so I try to, having a good balance and having a right, way to play against him will help me today for sure.
Ben.
Yeah, I'm just curious, as someone else who's also a redhead, with pale skin who struggles in the heat, I'm wondering if you think this is something that's just always going to be tough for you on some level genetically, or if it's something that you can catch up to, other people, or if it's something just that it's just the hand you were dealt in life.
No, I mean, we don't know, I mean, it's for sure as I said before the tournament, physically I feel good, mentally also, and the only thing, at times you can do is to fight, and let's see. I mean, I'm for sure it's an area where I would love to improve, and you know, there is a reason why I go to the gym every day and trying to get better. But in the same time, you know, every player has its own small problems, and maybe this is mine. You know, you don't know, and but for sure there is room to improve, which I'm quite sure we will do everything possible to improve in a positive way, and then we'll see how it goes.
Two more in English, Charlie and Jonathan.
Yeah, you mentioned there you think you got lucky today, and I remember you saying that after playing Holger here last year as well. How concerned are you that your luck might run out?
This I don't know. You know, I believe that, you know, I'm someone who tries to put, you know, tennis in the highest priority, and I know that I'm doing that, you know, since years now, and I in the back of my mind I know how much I work, and I feel well prepared, even if some problems could happen potentially on the court. And you know, it's of course there are gonna be days where you don't find a way. You know, it's not that everything is going your way, but you know, with a positive mindset, for sure, more positive things can happen. You know, if you are in a court, you know, thinking in a negative way, most likely more negative things can come towards you. You know, so I try to stay calm even in a moment like this. And you know, if he keeps playing the way he was playing, and you know, maybe I was dropping a little bit, you know, maybe my tournament was over today. You know, I don't know, but and honestly, I think that's it.
Last one, Jonathan.
What actually happened in that 8 minutes when you went off the court when the roof was closed? What did you do to try and recover?
Yeah, nothing. I was alone. There was no treatment. You cannot have treatment in that time. So I was, you know, stretching. I laid down for 5 minutes and trying to loosen up, you know, the muscles, and it worked really well. You know, trying to get, you know, the body temperature a bit more down, and that's it. You know, there are not many things you can do. The time passed quite fast, but it helped me for sure.
Saw anything like
Sorry?
that? So no eye saw anything like that?
No. I was. There is a room next to the court when you go out. There's just a treatment bed, and that's it. So.
Italiano?
Ciao. Credo che si possa essere d'accordo che la chiave della partita è stato quel terzo set in cui sei riuscito a rimontare l'1-3 nonostante le situazioni che si erano create. Che tipo di cambiamenti hai fatto nel tuo gioco proprio dal punto di vista tecnico, visto che avevi una capacità di movimento limitato? Che cambiamento hai adottato? E c'era una strategia oppure giocavi a istinto?
No, c'è una strategia. Ho cercato di muovere la palla sempre pensando al prossimo colpo, che normalmente a volte gioco più distinto, no? Più magari un colpo e poi vediamo. Oggi era più la metto lì perché voglio che mi torna da questa parte, e quindi mi sono anche ho mosso molto meno, no? A un certo punto, quindi questo mi ha aiutato sicuramente. E poi sai, all'inizio quando giochi contro un giocatore che non conosci benissimo ci metti anche un po' di tempo per capire di come gioca, e quindi in combinazione di queste due cose ho provato di cambiare un po' il gioco.
Jannik, ciao, parlavi prima di positive mindset. Quando ti succedono queste cose dei crampi, secondo te c'entra anche la qualità dei pensieri tuoi, e conoscendoti meglio con l'esperienza, oltre a parlare con i coach, farti consigliare da loro, parli con te stesso, cioè ti dici delle cose in quella situazione specifica di cramp?
Ma sì, sai, dipende anche da quali situazioni, no? Anche in base contro chi giochi, ci sono tante cose. Oggi ho provato di rimanere più calmo possibile perché sappiamo quanto può essere lungo il 3 su 5. Anch'io a volte ero nella sua situazione, che comunque non è facile. Quando vedi l'avversario che sta facendo fatica, ho anche provato a cambiare un po' il punto di vista e sicuramente mi ha aiutato. Poi, sai, con un po' di esperienza che ho avuto, magari anche in base a quello che è successo forse un po' a Shanghai, dove non ho visto nessuna via d'uscita, oggi ho provato di controllarlo in modo molto diverso, e quindi diciamo che ha aiutato un po'.
Ciao Jannik. Allora, noi ci siamo un po' abituati a vedere che tu durante gli slam ogni tanto hai un flu game, no? Alla Michael Jordan. Sembra che stai per morire, poi risorgi, vinci e poi vai alla grande tutto il torneo. Superare queste situazioni ti dà più forza mentale?
Sì, sicuramente, sai, una parte 2 settimane sono lunghe e tante cose possono succedere. Nella prima settimana il torneo non lo vinci, lo puoi solo perdere. A volte, sai, devi provare a sopravvivere. Oggi ho sopravvissuto e alla prossima adesso vediamo come va. Però sarà una partita difficile a prescindere di chi è dall'altra parte. A questo punto ovviamente sappiamo che è Luciano, però sto magari più sulla mia parte di quello che devo fare io. Cercherò di alzare un po' il livello se ci riesco bene, se no l'unica soluzione che ho è dare di nuovo tutto quello che ho, come ho fatto oggi. Se basta va bene, se non basta ho comunque dato tutto, no? Quindi vado via senza rimpianti, ma ancora siamo qua, ancora domani c'è un giorno libero. Oggi ho finito molto prima che le scorse 2 partite, quindi ho anche un pochettino più di recupero, quindi vediamo.
Ci puoi dire qualcosa sul match con Darderi e in particolare cosa ti piace del gioco di Luciano?
Ma è un giocatore che sa far tutto, no? Credo che sta servendo molto bene. Ho visto oggi un po' il primo set. Gioca a tutti i punti, è uno che combatte, sai, ha tante qualità onestamente, quindi sarà una partita molto interessante. Vediamo, no? Però nell'altro senso sono di nuovo contento di essere la seconda settimana di un grande slam. È bello per me, è bello avere 3 italiani ancora in gara, quindi c'è tanta Italia anche qua, quindi vediamo come vanno le cose e speriamo in una bella partita.
Wide World of Sports is your home of the Australian Open. From highlights of the best players, every magic Aussie moment, and the best expert analysis.
We'll have every nail-biting, heartwarming and edge-of-your-seat point covered. Subscribing to Wide World of Sports on YouTube is a must for any tennis fan.